Good morning, people. The creepy voice from behind the hidden screen has said hello. Good morning and happy Saturday, everybody. Just being a fool over here and, all that other cool stuff. Hopefully everybody's having a great start to their weekend. I know it's still early. I know some of you may not have started your weekend already, but I have. Not really. I've got a cool little show here today, guys. We're going to show you some nice little products, have some all that other fun. We're going to let some people roll in. Justin may join us at some point. I do not know. He's still sleeping. He was probably staring at Diablo all night without me. Got a nice little show, guys. Christine, hello. Good morning. With that, guys, we're actually 4 followers away from our 13,000 followers mark, which is actually quite cool. We might actually hit that today. It would be very, very cool. We've got some very nice products. The first and foremost, hey, Sheila, what's up? Good morning. Actually, going to take a sip of water. I haven't been drinking water enough. My dog thought 7 a.m. was sleeping in. What? People get to sleep in? Dude, why didn't I not get the memo? Hey, wait, people sleep? I wished I slept too. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to pull my wallet out of my pocket because it's digging into my leg. I may have been up and down all night. Another one of them nights. I'm going to pop over here. We're going to show you guys. This is the first product up. This is the SoloCam L20. This is a Nate video, but this is actually a cool little piece, guys. It's approximately $75 today, which is actually a good deal if you need a security camera, the SoloCam style.
DragonBlogger Nate,
And
once again taking a look at another Eufy product. Eufy's incredible. They're made by Anker. Anker's incredible. Today we're going to be taking a look at this motion-activated ultra-bright spotlight camera. This is a 1080p wire-free camera that's going to feature a ton of awesome stuff. So let's just go ahead and dive in, take a look at everything that comes with it, and test it out. So right here is going to be every single thing that comes with the Eufy motion-activated ultra-bright.
We go there before we get into the video. I don't drink, a lot of caffeine I don't drink. So like the most caffeine I drink is maybe a Mountain Dew randomly, and that's got to be the watermelon or the blue one, of course. I don't like the original. Otherwise, I drink like just Sprite, no decaffeinated or no caffeine style soda when I drink it. But I was eating those cookies from Beast Cookie Co. Those were really, really good. And I'm going to tell you, I ran out of those and I stopped purchasing them, and I realized I started getting a lot of headaches. And I'm pretty sure that was from not having caffeine.
1080p spotlight cam. You guys can see that right here. There's not a lot to it. You're going to have the camera itself. You're going to have some instruction manuals as well as some stickers to let people know that your house is protected by Eufy security.
I'm back to not having caffeine for a couple months now.
As well as the hardware that you need to get this mounted, such as your drywall anchors and your screws. And then you're also going to get your USB-C charging cable. So very nice that they are using a newer technology and a very long cable too. Now this is wire-free, so you can just get this charged up and you're good to go. So just taking a look at the camera itself, it's a very simple design.
We need to talk to Nate his autofocus when he keeps moving his hand.
Sensor body right there.
Makes
that
me
is going
dizzy.
To be your spotlight portion. If we flip it over to the back, you guys are going to notice you have a 1/4-inch thread adapter, so you can hook this up to a tripod or this little guy right here.
Justin drinks coffee all day, 24 hours a day.
To get that set up.
From the
now,
time he wakes up to the moment he goes to bed,
you might notice that this is a little bit difficult to get open.
I don't know how he does it.
This is weather sealed because this is IP67 waterproof. So you're going to be able to have this out in the weather. Through rain, storms, dust storms, really whatever it is, you're going to be covered with that. And then on top, you are going to have your sync button, which is going to be used whenever you're setting this up. So it's a very simple design. There's not a lot to it.
Let's go ahead and get this set
up. I'll show you guys the app.
My dad had a thermos of
coffee.
All right,
my friends, so we're outside and we got the SoloCam hooked up and ready to go. So I already got it paired through the app, which I'll show you guys the app and its features here in just a second. But if you guys are going to be installing this on drywall or inside, I recommend using a pre-drill bit and then using the drywall anchors. But since this was directly in the wood, I did not have to worry about that. You guys can see I have it set up. You can swivel this around to any direction you really want with the free floating ball head that is attached to the mounting mechanism right there. So let's just go ahead and jump into the app and check out some of its features. All right, my friends, so we're loaded into the Eufy Security app. You guys can see that right here, it's a very simple interface. I have all of the rest of my Eufy Security cameras installed, and you're able to access them through all of these different little panels right here. If we go ahead and tap on the front door, which is what I set this to, and hit play, you guys are going to notice that right now I am getting a live view. What's going on, everybody?
I don't know where that cough came.
So we're going to go ahead and turn that all the way down. So you have your live view. If we turn this over to the side, you can get the widescreen 16:9 feature. It shows your internet connection. It shows the date. You can hold and speak to this if you want to speak through the camera, because it does have a speaker built into it. If you want to turn on the flashlight, you're able to do that. And as you guys can see right there, it is on now. It might not seem that bright right now, but at night that is definitely going to kind of dissuade any potential intruders from coming into your home. So also inside of the app, you're going to have a few different features, such as setting the alarm on manually. You can turn off audio monitoring. You can record videos locally to your iPhone. So if you're away from home, you don't have to worry about getting back to the camera in order to be able to access those video files. Say if you need to send them to authorities, loved ones, whatever it is, you can record directly from your phone and it will be saved that way. And if we flip it over back to 9:16, you're going to have some other controls here, such as being able to speak through it like I showed you guys earlier. You can trim the video. If you click these three little lines, you have nighttime mode. You have settings for the camera itself, such as the spotlight settings, night vision, video, audio, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So overall, I think the Eufy Security...
Now, with the one thing, guys, he did not mention is the app is completely 100% free. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to purchase nothing. The app is just there. It's free. And it does get a lot of updates, so it keeps it current to the current technology, which is actually very, very phenomenal. Now, also, you do have access to your videos and files from your phone from anywhere, even if it saves it to the home base at home, which is actually also very, very cool. Now, this one right here may just have an SD card slot, so then you may just, still have access to it, just maybe in a different direction. But a cool piece nonetheless, guys, and actually a very nice price. Or we can talk about this little thing right here. This is the Mellifo monitor light bar. I don't really need to play the video. You guys see what it is, right? It's a light bar. Well, what's a light bar? Light bar is for your monitor or TV, but preferably your monitors. What it does is you stick it on top of your monitor, and it will light up your desk area and your keyboard so you can see that stuff without having to have large lights. Now, the cool part about this is this is actually built in with anti-glare technology. Now, the anti-glare technology is actually a very, very awesome piece of technology, because it will not glare on that screen. Now, if you think about it, if you have a bright light behind you onto your TV or your monitor, you see that. Now, with this one, it's actually designed that it doesn't glare off that monitor at all. I mean, it might have a little hint at the top, but honestly, it's perfectly well balanced. Now, this is like $40. The cool part is with this one, it actually has a little wireless remote control. The little wireless remote control looks like a little round disc that it just runs off a watch-like style battery, which is actually quite cool. So the battery dies, you can swap it out. Now, if you want, on top of the monitor light is a couple buttons that you can actually adjust it with that also. Now, the color temperatures of this light is 3000K, 4000K, and 6000K. So you do have the three temperatures. You have the steepless lighting, so you can go from 0% up to 100% brightness with that also. So it's a great piece of technology. Honestly, very worth it. I love this piece. Works great. Now, if you have a curved monitor, they also offer and make a version for the curved monitors also. So cool little piece. If you guys are looking for a monitor light, they have that option for you. Or maybe you guys want some bone conduction headphones. Well, Justin's got the one for you here.
Between the Open Move and the Open Run is the
Open Move
does not have a microphone. The Open Run have a dual noise canceling microphone so that you can use it to talk on calls as well, not just listen to music. And the squeak ears go back. The Open Run also come with a much nicer carrying case. Part clamshell carrying case, Much nicer quality carrying case than the Open Move.
Gotta love the dog squeaking in the background playing with the toys.
Similar design, except it has dual microphones, one to cancel the noise in the background and the other one to talk into. The Open Move does not have a microphone at all, so you can't make conference calls with it. This one you can make conference calls. Really nice fit. Also more battery life. It's 10 hours with the OpenRun Pro versus 6 hours with the Open Move. So this is the OpenRun Pro by Aftershokz. Again, it's an upgraded version. The one thing is, it doesn't use
Hey,
USB-C.
Samantha, good morning.
It uses this magnetic pin charging, which in some ways is better in some ways and worse in others. So rather than using a USB-C, which you have to plug in and unplug, it uses a magnetic charger, which you just basically touch it and tap it on, and it grabs like that. See that? It snaps in.
Now, it will only go one direction. If you try to go backwards, it's not going to connect.
And that's fine. But when you're traveling, it's easy to have one USB cable, USB-C cable for multiple devices. Now you got a unique proprietary magnetic.
I need some sunglasses. Anybody got sunglasses I can wear during this show?
When you have your OpenRun, right? And so it's super convenient.
The lighting.
To not plug it in USB-C. It also means you're stuck making sure you don't forget this proprietary magnetic charging cable, or else you won't be able to charge it when you're on the go. So that's the pros and cons of it. I'm really, really impressed with them. Whenever I go for walks with my dog now, I always use these bone conduction headphones. Always.
So that is the OpenRun, guys. We do have another version. We have the OpenRuns that Nate did. Slightly a little bit different. And we're going to show you guys these right now. There it is. There it is. There's that guy right there.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. Today, I'm excited to showcase to you the ShokZ OpenRun bone.
It's like I'm excited to showcase to you the ShokZ OpenRun.
Your music, podcast, whatever it is you're listening to, through your bones vibrations. So you guys can see that right here. Very simple branding. Now, these are going to be IP67 water resistant. They are going to have Bluetooth built into them, so you can have them paired up to
he's messing with stuff again.
And honestly, just taking a look at the
not sure what he's doing.
Very
should all
simple.
be scared.
So these are going to come in multiple colors, but I have these in gray. You guys can see there's not a lot to them. Now, these do sound phenomenal. So these are also very lightweight, 28 grams. They're also going to have up to 8 hours of battery life built into them. Now, controlling this is very simple. If you guys look right over here, you're going to have your power button, your mode selector button, which is really just going to switch your tracks or turn up the volume on your headphones. Now, wearing these, they are so lightweight and so minimalist that you really don't even feel like you're wearing them. The sound quality that you get from the ShokZ OpenRun is just phenomenal. And the biggest...
Now, the cool part is, guys, is literally just that. You have them, you can still hear the music or the phone call, and you still hear everything around you because you don't have earbuds or headphones over your ears. Great little piece. Now, these are actually, honestly, very amazing sounding. I've actually tested a few in the past, and I love them. Now, we're going to actually move over to what's called the dual camera zone. We're going to actually, let's see if we can, let's activate this. Let's see if we can get this working. Hey, look, it's that guy right there. Hopefully this will work properly for us. So, you guys are seeing two cameras. One's larger, one's smaller, two different angles. That one I'm pointing at, straight at, is my ZV-1. Now, if I point over here, this is the next one in the carousel. This is the OBSBot Meet. The Meet is a 1080p web camera that does 1080p at many frames per second. That's right, frames per second. Guys, great piece. Now, 60 frames per second at 1080p is awesome. Plug and playable. You can plug and play with this, no problem. Now, it is an AI tracking or AI powered auto framing web camera with that. Now, we're going to pop over. I'm going to pull up some software. And we're going to adjust some things, and I'm going to kind of show you guys some of the stuff it can actually do. First and foremost, I am not going to do the update because it wants me to do an update, but we're going to add the virtual background. Now, the virtual background is just that. You guys see that green screen that just popped up? You'll see that there is actually no screen behind me on the other camera. Well, the OBSBot can actually remove the background and add that green screen virtually just by itself, which is actually quite cool. And you guys can see that I'm moving around. What you're seeing is the glitching, a little bit of glitching is actually from the chair because the chair's so big. But I can use our own background, or I can set it up to make it look like I'm in an office getting yelled at. But why would I want to sit in an empty bedroom or office? I don't know. And here's another setting. Why they put me in the hallway to talk to you guys? Not really sure, but they did do that. Now, we can also do what's called green screen colorations, where you can put your own stuff in there, just remove the background. So you do have blue and green. Now, we can also blur it out, or I can adjust it to where it's not blurred or semi-blurred or completely blurred. So it just looks like just like that. Now, with that, I can do over and pop over where it's called auto framing. Now, auto framing means it's going to follow me inside the field of view. So you have an 86-degree field of view, and this camera is going to follow me in that field of view. So it auto frames and auto tracks me. It's actually very, very awesome. Now, if I shut that off, I can do what's called a zoom. They do have zoom. Now, it does 2x zoom. Of course, the version I'm using is the 4K version right now. It does 4x zoom. Now, you guys can see that I have an earbud in, so hear everything that I'm playing on video, so I know you guys can hear what I hear. Now, with that, you have a whole bunch more settings, like device sleep time, firmware updates, software updates, anti-flicker on and off if you want. You can do HDR on and off with that. You guys see, once the HDR went on, it's kind of whitewashed it. And that's because, well, I have a lot of lighting around here, so it adjusts stuff a little bit more. So with that, then you can start popping down with the Face AE button recognition, so you can actually do what's called auto rotation. And I actually have that set up. So the auto rotation works like this. If I adjust this camera, of course it's going to take a second, it'll go what I call TikTok mode or Instagram mode. So you have vertical or horizontal. The moment I swap it back, it'll automatically adjust it again, back and forth with that. So you have that like that, and it works very, very well. Now, you also have what's called global hotkeys in this, or you can order a remote control. The remote control will allow you to do everything from that remote control on this camera and activate it and work it that way. It's actually a very beautifully well done camera, guys, at a good price. I highly recommend this for you if you guys are looking for a web camera. OBSBot's got you covered with that one. Now I'm going to pop back over here. We're going to go there, and that is a little spiel for that one. So that is the OBSBot, guys. Great little one. Let me move my phone back over. I believe we have a projector. Oh, this is a me video. It's a me, a Mario. I'll pop that over here. We're going to do this. I'm going to put this camera up. And while this is playing, we're going to talk. The next product up, guys, is the Anker Nebula Capsule 3. The Anker Nebula Capsule 3 is their newest version of their capsule. What this does is 1080p resolution and very, very well-like. It is very portable and can be moved around, so it is rechargeable. You don't have to have it plugged in, but you can plug it in nonetheless. So if I pop over here, you guys are going to be greeted with the first picture of this. James, we're going to do this way. Now, inside this box, you'll get the actual power cord, you'll get the capsule, and you'll get a remote control. The remote control is a voice-activated remote control, so it does have the Google Assistant, so you can actually do that. Now, with this, guys, it does have a whole bunch of other stuff, including Google Android TV apps. So you have the Google Apps or Google Play Store with this. Since it's Android TV 11, but it's their skinned version of the Android TV 11. It does do up to 120-inch screen, so you can do that. It does have the built-in battery life and everything else with that. Now, if I go in, there's a whole bunch of software and hardware that you may or may not want to know, like the 8-watt speaker. So it does have an 8-watt speaker for that. You then have the HDMI plug. You also have an auxiliary out plug. You also have a Type-C charging port for this. Now, with inside this, you also have all of the GPU, CPU, and everything else with that. The CPU is a quad-core ARM Cortex A55 CPU. The GPU is a G52 MP2. You have 2 gigabytes of DDR RAM, 16 gigabytes of ROM. The Wi-Fi is 2.4 or 5G, so you're good there also. Now, this one with their new version does have the Bluetooth 5.0 with that, which is actually very, very phenomenal. Now, when using this, you're going to get about 2.5 hours of usage time, so you should be able to get through pretty much a full movie. Now, depending on the volume level and the brightness level that you're using, you might get a little bit more out of that. If you want, you can turn this into just a Bluetooth speaker, and it will last about 10 hours just playing music, so you can do that also. It'll take about 3 hours to fully charge this, so not bad there. 3 hours to charge for about 2.5 to 10 hours of usage, depending on how you're using it. Now, your lamp life, or the laser life of this, is about 30,000 hours. At 4 hours a day, it's approximately 10 years or so with that. You'll have an aspect ratio of 16.9. The throw ratio is a 1.2. Does have autofocus, auto keystone correction, and all of the other stuff with that. Honestly, this is a beautiful, beautiful projector that I highly recommend. Now, I believe I do use this. I do. There it is right there. Look, it's being used. Now, it's actually super fast. It works fundamentally very well. I've used some smart boxes in the past that were just slow. Now, this projector is super fast, and you can bounce through pretty much all the settings or scroll through all your apps seamlessly, very, very fast. Now, just because it goes fast for me doesn't mean it will be super fast for you. That also determines your Wi-Fi connection with that. Marion, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I believe there you guys have a color test, and we're going to have a sound test in a second. But super bright, guys. 300 ANSI luminous. Oh.
Well, guys, right here until the music starts going.
There's your music test.
This is just a relaxed style music. Go back to the home screen, guys. Very simple, very easy, guys. The Anker.
So, very beautifully well done. Anker did an amazing job with that projector, guys. If you're looking for one, the Anker Nebula Capsule 3 might be a really good option for you. Or maybe you want a RoboVac. Well, Anker also makes another company called Eufy, and they actually have this X8 RoboVac right here. This is a twin turbine style vacuum.
So one feature I like about the UVX8 twin turbine RoboVac is the fact that when you go to plug it in the charger in the charging base, you can actually wind the cord inside the charging base, so that way you don't have a lot of cord hanging around. I also like that the power button is on top of it instead of off to the side. Now, I've put the UVX8 through its paces on my hard floors and my carpets in various rooms in the house, but one of the things about the UVX8 which stands out among other RoboVacs is the fact that it has the twin 2000 PA suction. What this means is, while it was going over the carpeting, almost like a normal vacuum, you could see it actually leaving the carpet disturbed behind it, and you could tell it had enough suction to actually move the carpet. With its little bristles on the carpet, it was able to move and displace surface dust, surface fur, and material so that it was able to suck it up. I really put this RoboVac through its challenges by adding a lot of obstacles to this room. This is my product review room. So I added a floor fan, I had a chair in there, I have my Yasuda stationary back in there. I even added a step ladder open because I wanted to challenge this RoboVac to see how well it can navigate around all these obstacles. So I wasn't using it for room mapping for the purposes of testing. I was very impressed at how well it was able to navigate in and out of this stepladder legs. You could see how quickly it found its way around through the legs. It even went around cords, didn't have an issue with cords because I was worried because most households have cords. How's your RoboVac going to handle cords? But you could see it traces itself back through the stepladder legs and had virtually no trouble at all working around and working through the stepladder legs. Even left a piece of plastic on the ground. I basically simulated, you know, normal household objects that may get lying around, that may get left behind by somebody who necessarily doesn't want to clean just so their robot vac can clean. And this obviously did a really, really good job around it, especially with my Sudabike, where it has these little grooves in these front wheels, which have a little gap between the front wheels. It was even able to detect and fit in between those and get inside that area too.
Now, with this, guys, the app is completely free, and inside the app will allow you to adjust your vacuuming times, your places of vacuuming. You can actually do what's called no-go or no vacuum zones. So you can X out certain areas and have it not vacuum there. With it, it's a great piece. Now, inside the app also will tell you when you need to change out your edging tools, your bristles, maybe your filters. It'll tell you the lifespan of certain pieces, including the sensor. Now, this will auto-detect if it's on carpet or hardwood and will adjust the vacuuming suction for that. And when it needs to charge, it will send itself back home, and it'll actually know and determine how much battery it needs to get itself back home, which is actually quite cool. So that's the X8. Now, they also make the X8 Hybrid, which is just slightly different. The X8 Hybrid is also in the cart, but the Hybrid adds the mopping technology to this. So you get all of that plus the mopping technology, so it can do some mopping with the floors on that. So if you guys are looking, maybe the X8 or the X8 Hybrid is a good option for you. Now, I'm going to go and pop over here. I'm going to grab a piece of technology that we're going to just talk about live. And that is the next piece in the cart. It is the Eufy cameras. Now, these are the Eufy 2Cs. Now, the 2Cs are actually a 1080p version of a security camera system. Now, with these security camera systems, you get 3 of these cameras in this kit, since it's a 3-camera kit. Now, they are IP67 weatherproof. They do have night vision. They are fully compatible with Amazon Alexa and Google Home Assistants if you guys need. Now, the cool part is these 3 cameras are fully rechargeable. You don't need anything for that. So you can recharge these and it will last up to 6 months or 180 days with that. Now, right on the bottom, there's a little plastic cork cover that you'll see. And, that is where you'll charge it with. It'll also be where you'll see the speaker and the microphone for that. So it does have two-way audio. The two-way audio is actually very beautifully well done. So you can actually see a whole bunch of stuff with the two-way audio. And the two-way audio will let you talk or listen in. Now, I'm going to pop over and I'm going to grab the app because the app is completely free also. Now, the one piece of this kit is the home base. The home base is this little square modem-looking tool that needs to actually be connected up with an RJ45 to your router. That's right. It needs to be connected to your router or modem to actually save and hook up the rest of this. That's the only piece that's actually a wired piece of technology for this. Now, with that, this camera is beautifully well done, and I'm going to actually pop over and I'm going to turn this on my app and kind of start showing you with this. I believe that's the one I want. We're going to pop down and we're going to do one thing. Mute that, and we're going to do flippity flop. All right, let's see. Can I do? Where's my light? There it is. So they do have lighting. So the lighting is actually very, very, very bright. So that is your lighting. So if you want to make it look like it's daylight out, you can do that also. Now it does record in night vision, so you're good there also. So it will work that way as well. Now it does have a tripod mount or a mounting connection right here, and it does come with the actual mounts itself to mount those in these kits. Now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to show you guys this right here. Let's see if I can get this to auto rotate. Now here's the cool thing. If I click auto on my camera, it'll actually tell you if it's 4K, 2K, 1080p, or 720, or I leave it on auto and let it just go. Now you can go into this and you guys will see there is your resolution with this. It's actually very beautifully well done and very bright and vibrant. Now inside the app, And I'm going to try and get this to do this. We're going to pop back and show you guys this inside the app. Inside the app, we can control all of your cameras. So you do have all your cameras on that app to control it. Now you also have the home base. The home base is right there. It'll tell you what's left of your memory, your storage, your AI empowerment, your face management, and everything else, and how many cameras you have connected. Now inside here, you'll also go into the settings. The settings will allow you to adjust the motion detection, the power management, the spotlight settings, and everything else, including video, audio. Now power management's actually a really important one. If you want the battery to last longer, you'll have to go to this power management and adjust this. So at 20-second clips, you're going to get the best power management out of these cameras. Now, if you do optimal, it would be 60-second clips or customizable. Customizable will allow you to do pretty much anything and everything you want on hand and just allow that to go with that. Now, motion detection also does a whole bunch of stuff, including human recognition, vehicle recognition, pet detection, or the detection sensitivity and activity zones with that. It's beautifully, beautifully done. Now, and also you'll get notifications when these cameras are triggered. So if the cameras go off, they will get triggered and you'll get a notification. The notification will send you a picture of that right at first, and then you can go in and watch the video or watch it live. Now, I'm going to pull up one of my other cameras, and you guys are going to see right here that it is in night vision because my hallway is actually super dark right now. So it does not look very bright, but that is up about 10 feet off the ground. If I hit the light piece and drop the mic off, let's go widescreen, and we'll show you guys what it looks like with the light on. That is what it will do with the lighting. So that's just that spotlight on, and it made that much of a difference. If I go in here and turn that spotlight back off, you'll see that it'll take a couple seconds, but then it goes back to black and white, but pretty much you can still make out everything perfectly well. Then you go into, let's go over, and I believe, let's drop that one off for a second. Go back in here, and let's go into where we have all the triggers. So there is your video triggers of everything that just happened, and that's all the videos you can actually play back and show to see what happened. So it does keep it. And inside the events, it can keep track of the date, the time it happened, and the triggers and when it happened. If you don't want them, you click select all, and you can delete all just like that, and you're good to go. Now, of course, I'm going to delete those. There's no point in having those on because it was just me on there. Guys, honestly, it's a great security system. If you need something like this, this is a very, very good option for you. The UV2C security cameras. Highly recommend, guys. Now, what else do we got here today? Oh, we got the Apex Rotary Tool Kit. Let's do this, and let's pop over.
Today we have a 357-piece rotary tool accessory kit from Apex Forge. And we got a list of all the components back here, 80 cutoff wheels and a bunch of sanding bands, as well as a few unique pieces, which is kind of nice. So let's go ahead and get this open and see what we're dealing with.
Don't sneeze, James.
Now, as you can see, the box did a pretty good job of holding everything together in shipping. A few pieces fell out of their holders, not that big of a deal. Here we have one of our grinding stones. And let's go ahead and spin this around so I can get a...
Now, inside this kit, you'll get 357 pieces, from wire wheels to brass wire wheels to grinding stones, rubber pads, to grinding disc, sanding disc, cutoff wheels, diamond engraver tools. So you do get a couple diamond engravers. Now, this is actually the piece that you'll put your sanding disc on. And the way it works is by screwing down that screw, will expand the rubber out and it will hold that disc in, which is actually a very, very cool piece. Now, they also have buffing wheels and buffing pads and sanding disc. Now, the sanding disc or sanding pad or wheel, it's a little bit different. It's a whole bunch of different little sand pads wrapped down into a bigger pad section. Now these are your cutoff disc. The cutoff disc are actually in different grit patterns and colors. Each one has a different grit, so it will cut a little bit different for that. Now they are very brittle, so be careful with that when you're connecting these up this way. Just be careful you don't over tighten it because you can crack them. Once they crack, they break. You're going to go through a lot of disc with these when you're using these pieces. Now the one disc that you can actually throw on this kit is the diamond disc. It's a diamond cutoff disc, and the diamond cutoff disc will last a lot longer because it's fully metal. Now here are your diamond engravers. It's a couple different styles for that. The engravers are really cool because you can engrave initials, writing, pretty much anything and everything you want onto metal with that. I believe there's like 4 different ones of those. There's also some drills, drill bits, lathe tools like that. This kit is fully optioned out. Now here's the actual diamond cutting disc that I was just talking about. This one works really well also for that. Then he's going to show you guys some of the buffing pads right here. The buffing pads are good for polishing metals or even stones to get you back to that very elegant looking pattern. So if you guys are looking, maybe that's a cool option for you. Or maybe you guys want to take a look at this eyewear massager. Justin did
This is the Sincom eye massager. Now, this is a very unique product. This is the second eye massager I've ever reviewed because I didn't even know these type of products existed until recently. So this is the second one I reviewed, and it has some pros over the previous one that I reviewed, which I won't name that brand because that's not the brand that sent me this one. So this is the Sincom eye massager. And what this does is it has kneading, kind of like shiatsu balls, as well as little, think of them like airbags that expand and inflate and then contract. Combine that with heat. And what this is designed to do is you wear it around your eyes, and it uses the gentle massaging balls and the heat to help relieve eye strain and stress around your eyes. And the previous one I reviewed was just airbags. It didn't have as much heat, and it did not have those rolling balls. So I'll be honest with you, I was afraid to try this thing.
Good morning, Lord. What's up, buddy?
Rolling balls. I was worried about these little, beads or something rolling over my eyeballs, even with my eyes closed. You power button them, it charges
What's up, my
the
dude?
USB-C. Turn it on. Till you hear power on. It says welcome, and then you just put it on, and it starts going. No fancy buttons to use. It just starts working. So, right now, I don't know if you could hear it on the microphone, but it's doing vibrations and just a hissing. So it's testing. Now it's rolling the little balls around my eye, and I feel it rolling. And again, you can adjust the strap and loosen it or tighten it as you need to. It's making vibration noises. I'll try to get this closer to the mic. Can you hear this?
Anybody think we should talk Justin and shaving his head completely bald, like just
making, little
straight,
hissing sounds
no
as it
hair
releases the
whatsoever?
airbags inside of it.
I think we should do
It's
it.
actually getting really warm. I actually definitely feel the warmth. Now, I get migraines quite often, actually. The heat from this, when I have my eye... If you ever have migraines, if you're familiar with migraines, sometimes your eyeballs feel hard like marbles. They hurt so bad from migraines that your eyeballs feel like they're all like hard and solid. And the heat from this and the massaging pressure from this really is comforting. The noise is not so bad that I can't fall asleep while wearing it, and it will auto shut off when it finishes its cycle. But this one has more heat and the rolling balls on it that the other one that I tested didn't have. The other.
So if you guys need an eye massager, Sincom's got you covered. Maybe you guys need a regular massager. Well, this is the Fit King.
Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Fit King Percussion Muscle Massager. This thing has a ton of features, so let's go ahead and jump in and check all those out. So as you can see here, you get this really nice carrying case with this nice soft touch texture across the entire body of the carrying case, so that's pretty cool. Now we're going to take a look at all the attachments that you get with it. So as you can see here, you get a couple of the normal roller ball as well as a hook attachment. If we move over here, you get one that is designed for like deep tissue, and then also another one that is designed for like a padding effect. You also are going to get the charger, and you're going to get another attachment, which is good for something like the back of your calves or your bicep or something along those lines where it can kind of grab around that muscle. And then
Somebody
also
in the apartment near me just lit up a cigarette. I can smell it coming through my vents.
How to use this massage gun. And then, of course, you are going to get the massage gun itself. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick look, a 360 around the massage gun. As you can see here, the entire massage gun is draped in this nice matte black finish with this soft touch grip. We're going to go ahead and peel off the screen protector. That's always my favorite part on product reviews. And as you can see here, you have the little screen, which is going to reflect the pressure and the power and how long you have battery life. To get this machine turned on, all you have to simply do is just switch the off switch to on. And as you can see here, the screen is illuminated in this nice blue contrasting against the black of the machine. Turning it on right here, we turned it on to the 4 setting, and you can see right here that this thing's chugging away. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and show you guys that this thing can actually go quite a bit up. And all you simply have to do is just
B42 in the house.
Sensitive. And
what's
now
up,
it is at 20,
Captain
OG
setting
that you
how you guys doing?
This particular massage gun.
Angel, good morning.
Now attaching heads to this
Bendo,
massage
what's up,
gun
buddy?
is actually very simple. All you
How's that
simply do
Florida
is grab
weather
the
treating you?
attachment head that you want, hold the back of the machine, and then simply just push it in, and you are good to go. And as you can see here, this thing is chugging right along, and it's ready to be used. Simple as that, guys. Nothing to it. So we're going to go ahead and use the deep tissue attachment head, and I will show you guys how well this works. Now, obviously, you guys can't really tell how good it
it's
feels
pretty
or
nice.
how good it doesn't feel, but trust me when I say this, this thing has a lot of power and definitely gets deep into those tissues to relieve those kinks. All right, guys, this is a quick look at the Fit King massage gun.
So that is the Fit King, guys. Nice little massage gun nonetheless. If you need something like that, they got you covered with that one. Cool little piece of technology, guys. Multiple heads, battery life's decent. What can I say? Yeah, welcome Raiders, guys. If you guys are over there on Twitch, watching Twitch, guys, make sure to follow Benda. Benda does some very, very cool streams over there, guys. He actually has a family game night for them. Just amazing people, guys. B42, thank you for the raid. I do appreciate that. Really, really do. Hey, so to the Raiders, anybody playing Diablo? Anybody load up Diablo and get into Diablo yet? I'm just questioning. I need to know. I need to know if you guys have played Diablo this morning. Oh no, I think everybody went quiet on the Diablo. Oh, well, the new Diablo dropped yesterday for the people. Yeah, the people, if you pre-purchased, you get beta access to Diablo 4. I have pre-purchased. I tried to log in yesterday. It was a 2-hour queue waiting to get in just to create your own character. I checked it out this morning. The queue was 2 minutes, but I couldn't play because I had to stream. I so wanted to play. But here I am. It's all good, I will get some playtime in. From just looking at the character creation, it's actually very, very well done so far. I love it. I can see where it's going, and I'm hoping the gameplay is just as good. We will be touching it. Maybe I'll roll on into some gaming after this stream. I don't know. So, yeah. Diablo, guys. Blizzard. What can I say? Blizzard. Like, give me a full functioning game, guys. Come on. You guys need iPhone chargers? Oh, here's a 3-pack for you. Nate did this one. Comes in mint chocolate chip.
With not 1, not 2, but 3 different wall chargers for your iPhone. So we'll go ahead and open this box. Looks like I broke the box. We'll go ahead and get this open just like that. You're going to notice that right here, you're going to have 3 of your cables. We'll go ahead and take a look at that.
3, says.
These are probably going to be 6-foot cables. Yeah, so they're 6.
Let's just get story time ready.
You have your USB-C port to plug into the charging brick, which we'll talk about here in a second. And then you're also going to have your lightning end right here. So 6-foot cables. The cables feel pretty high quality. They kind of have like this coating.
Now I'm blind,
so
seen
they hang
spots.
very easily. And then you're going to get 3 individual charging blocks that are USB-C, like I was saying before. These are going to be 20.
Now, these are a 20-watt fast charger, guys. They are compatible with all of your iPhones, so you're good there. It is a 3-pack, so don't worry about it. You'll get your charge going, and you have a 3-pack. Maybe you have 3 separate kids, and you want to keep them color-coordinated, so they'll quit arguing about whose cable is who. Here you guys go, 3-pack. $20, what can I say? Not a bad price. Or maybe you want to tell ghost stories in the dark. You got to have a good flashlight for that. Well, Hoto's got you covered with that one, guys. It does do this thing called cool flashing zone right here, as you guys see. Just has this very cool flash or an SOS pattern if you need that also. Now we're going to shut that off, and I'm going to show you guys one thing. It is fully rechargeable by USB-C. Now it'll take you about 2 hours or less to charge this fully. With that, guys, you'll get 24 hours of straight usage time. You can leave this on for 24 hours before it will die. Now, it does have some other light powers. It does do 3 light brightnesses of a regular flashlight. There's level 1, level 2, or level 3 with that. Now, only cool part is once my camera comes back into view, because I just heard it, you guys see that it has what's called pinpoint or zoom in. With the zoom in, it's super bright. When you zoom out, it's a wide beam angle. It gives you a nice wide beam to show you everything that you need to see in the dark, including the boogeyman that's under the couch or under your bed. That's right, the boogeyman. You guys know who I'm talking about. The little creep that likes to steal your socks. Honestly, guys, this rechargeable light is very, very cool, very handy. Now, the one thing I will point out is it does have this nice, cool little clip. This clip will allow you to connect it to your belt loop, your backpack, your camping gear, or your tent to hang it down and use it as a light inside your tent. Rechargeable, very, very awesome, very, very, very well done. I actually have a couple of these. I have one in this room, one in my other bedroom. Great, great flashlights. Check them out, guys. Check them out. Hoto. Or maybe, just maybe, you guys need a nice little t-shirt. Well, we got a Koofandy. It's Justin here. Look, Justin.
So this is their button-down linen shirt, and it's called like a summer shirt. It's a casual shirt. I would want to say it's kind of like a Hawaiian shirt in style, but it's a little more stylish than a Hawaiian shirt because it doesn't have like the fancy little prints or pineapples or palm trees. It's kind of like this kind of like linen look, and this is the gray-blue version. Yeah. And you could button it up or you could leave it.
Oh, I heard Mrs. DragonBlogger in the background.
Really nice and comfortable. Very easy to put together. Very flowy. It's got a chest pocket.
Yeah, it's not clicking over. I'm fighting it. I should have paused it. Why is my stuff not moving now? OBS froze, guys. Bear with me. OBS is frozen. We do not know what's going on here. We're going to let it wait, see if it comes back. There we go. Now you guys can watch this again.
So this is their button-down linen shirt.
I clicked it. Should have been fine. Shirt. Did not realize it was frozen.
It's a casual shirt. I would want to say it's kind of like a Hawaiian shirt in style, but it's a little more stylish than a Hawaiian shirt because it doesn't have like the fancy little prints.
You know, it's funny because
it's kind of like this kind of.
My video editing software froze 4 times yesterday. Also,
and you could button it up, or you could.
I'm hoping my hard drives aren't going.
It's really nice and comfortable. Very easy to put together.
Maybe time for a new build.
Very flowy. It's got a chest pocket, and so lengthwise it goes all the way to. Let's see, it goes all the way to my thigh. It goes definitely past my belt line. Yeah, it goes a little past my belt line, almost to my thigh.
Not long enough for me.
And it's just a nice,
just saying,
flowy shirt. Definitely, I would say it's usable where you want slightly more formal than a Hawaiian shirt, but you want that Hawaiian shirt feel, that kind of looseness, comfort, and not have to have like a old button-down shirt. And when I wear
Hawaiian shirt was an option?
Short sleeve shirts because I get very
man,
hot.
I should put my Hawaiian shirts on.
So I really don't like wearing long sleeve shirts unless I absolutely have to.
So as you guys see, a nice, decent little dress shirt, guys, a linen style. Button down if you guys need, or maybe you guys need a little foot exercise. Well, we got the nice day here. The nice day.
Hey everyone,
Under the
it's
desk
Astrologia,
elliptical.
and this is the Nice Day Under Desk by
Pedal
Pedal
exercise.
Exerciser. It's super simple to put together, and on top of that,
I didn't have to put mine together.
Size makes it easy to fit under a desk or easily put in front of you when you're sitting on the couch or a seat. What's really unique is it does have a smart display that is multifunctional and removable. It allows you to track the time, speed, distance, odometer, and calories, as well as you can link it to your phone and download apps like Keto Map and Zwift. What's really cool about these apps is it allows you to track your health indicators in real time and discover your fitness trends and changes, as well as make changes to your own training plan. And with 8 adjustable resistant options, it allows you to adjust it to your workout goals and needs. Its magnetic control technology makes it.
Now, with this, guys, you do have the little display down there. That display is actually removable. Can be put on your desk. It will keep track of how fast you are pedaling, how many miles you've gone, how many calories earned and burned. It's fully Bluetooth or wireless connectable. It does take a couple AA batteries, guys, or AAA batteries if I remember right. With that, now they also offer a couple apps for this. The apps you'll register up, you'll connect up, and the app will keep track of all of that on your phone. But on the second app, it will actually allow you to challenge other people to different styles of settings with that. So it's actually very, very cool for that. Now, if you guys are looking for something like that, that might be an option for you. Good little piece of technology, but maybe you guys want to see something like this. This is the Govi RGBIC lighting rope lights.
Hey everyone, Nathaniel,
amazing,
blogger here to show you guys
phenomenal,
really awesome. This is the Govi neon rope lights. These are
hey Logic, what's up, buddy?
That are 16.4
Logic's in the house.
LED strips that I have customized under my little gaming desk here. I absolutely love how this app is set up. This is the Govi Home app, which you're going to need to use the app to its fullest extent. You can use it just straight out the box. It does have some really cool customizable features, but you get the
Wilton, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
App itself.
I think we're like 3 followers away from 13,000 followers.
So many different lighting options, which I'm going to cycle through a couple here and tell you. There is a control panel that I have installed under my desk next to the lights, which you can't see, but it's just there. So in case I don't have the app, I can just pull up some custom settings. But here you can see.
Whoa, what's that?
That there are so many.
That is not what we want here.
That you can choose from of just preset
to
lights.
Delete that.
Not only that, but the list goes on.
There's a hotkey on my mouse that was popping up something it shouldn't have.
Lists. Here's another set of different,
yikes,
light settings that you can choose from.
There we go.
They go on and on. There's even a DIY function that you can set up and customize on your own. And there's other color and music settings. The music setting is my favorite because it will strobe to the beat of whatever music is going on around with the ambient sound, which I think
to the beat,
so
y'all.
If you are looking for a really awesome comprehensive set of RGBIC lights that you can use to decorate your room to make it look absolutely fantastic and pop in a way that no other room will pop, then Govi has definitely got you covered with their.
Now, the app is completely free, guys. It does run all of their lighting, including the TV lights that are behind me with that. Now, another cool thing is that they also offer an option is this outdoor string light set right over here that I'm going to show you guys now, of course, because it's another cool piece of technology right here. Now, with this, guys, it's the same app. So inside that app, and I'll actually show you guys the app in a second if you guys want to see the app. Let me grab the large phone. You log in. Pop it up. So, guys, this comes in 2 different sizes, 48 feet or 96 feet chunks. Each one is fully customizable and adjustable with the lighting. It's beautifully well done. But you guys are probably wondering about the app. So the app is called the Govi Home app. The Govi Home app will allow you to control all the lights. And you guys can see I have multiple pieces of lights, from the rope lights to my TV lights to my TV light bars to my glide tri panels to my car lighting. Yes, I actually have car lighting in my car. Let's not go there. Now we also have, why is it moving? Let's do this. Meat thermometer. So you can actually adjust your meat thermometer and watch your meat thermometer from in here. Now if I pop in here and I'll go over to, let's say, my TV light bars, you'll have what's called the app. The app will show you guys where your lighting adjustments is, the brightness levels if you want to do effects labs. Then you can do what's called music mode. You can do your colors. Your colors will allow you to adjust your segments, and that's the way you'll do with this light that we just showed you and the rope lights. Now with that, you also have the multiple scenes. Now you guys see that I hit the scenes and it starts adjusting the lights to the scenes and the colorations. Now that's called the happy. We can go over to enthusiastic. We can even do, let's say, the tango if we want a tango motion. It's just a white reflective light all the way around. Now music mode, of course, music mode is going to react to your voice and everything else. The lights that we were showing you guys in the carousel can do that too, react to your voice or with everything else. Now, the rope lights, if I turn on the rope lights, you guys will see the green glow just popped up in the actual TV. And if you look at my hand, it's glowing bright, bright green. If I go into the rope lights app, it has everything like I just showed you, including brightness, effects labs, timers, and everything else. Now there is your segmented rope light, and you can adjust each segment to whatever color you want with that. Now the music mode, of course, the music mode will change it. You guys, if you see in the background of the TV, the right corner, it has a little reflections of that lighting. Now you have 64 scenes inside the scene section, or you can just do standard colorations. Now another cool part about this is if you guys want, you can do what's called automation. Automation will allow you to pick a time and settings, let you pick the colorations and which lights come on and off at that time and what time they don't come on and off. Now if you want, they also have a whole bunch of other lighting guides that all work in the same app. It's a beautifully done piece and not actually a bad price whatsoever. Highly recommend them, guys. Very, very cool piece. Now I'm going to pop over. Let's grab this one. Show you guys the Eufy Smart Lock. Let's make sure. There we go.
So I've got my new Eufy security door lock.
Amazon customer, thank you for the follow.
Right now.
I appreciate that.
Basically just taking it out, kind of showing you everything, and then I'm going to set it up so you can see what it looks like. But it has these really convenient steps that are listed on the actual packaging. Be careful, these are kind of heavy. But on here, as you can see, it says step 3 and 5, and it shows the two main locking mechanisms. So I'm gonna sit this over here, and then if you look in the box, the other stuff has step 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to follow the instructions, get all of this stuff installed, and then show you guys all the features of my cool new security system. So I've got my Eufy security system installed now. I am absolutely in love with it and how the deadbolt works. So what's really cool about it, first off, is that you connect it to the app and you can do so much from the app. So I'm going to show you that first. I'm going to close the door, and then on the phone, you pull down to lock. And then once you do it, it turns, and you can also do it to unlock it also. They're going to do it from the app, and it turns automatically. So it's already able to, unlock and stuff like that. Now what's really cool is
Justin himself. Here, he's awake. He's awake.
And even though it has those smart lock features, it also features where you can use a physical key, and it comes with 5 copies of the key, so that's cool. So if I wanted to, I can just lock it this way, and then I can lock it also by using my fingerprint if I wanted to, which I think
actually really nice lock.
Is hit the unlock button and then put your finger.
Now, of course, he's going to fight it a little bit because he's just learning this. Now, some cool parts about this. It's a fingerprint smart lock, so it does do fingerprints. Or you can do pin pad codes. If you don't want to do the pin pad codes or fingerprints, it still has 5 functioning keys that work with this. Now, you can also use the app. The app will allow you to unlock it and lock it. It will also keep track of how many times it's been used, who's used it, whose fingerprint or whose code that actually used that. So it does have all of that with that, which is actually very, very phenomenally well done with it. It's a great piece of technology. Now, the app is 100% completely free, and don't have to worry about it with that. So that's cool. Now he's showing you guys the notifications of when the doors opened, if the door lock worked or didn't work. It does keep track of that. Now, if somebody is trying to put in a code that is improper, it will actually still show you guys that also, and then come back and pop up and tell you when it was done. So it does keep track of it. It's a great piece, guys. Honestly, it's a very nice piece. Now, if the battery happens to die, underneath the bottom of this piece is actually a plug where you can plug in a power bank to power it up to get you inside that door. Or maybe if your phone offers an option, there it is right there. There's the little plug right there. So it does have that for you. So that's cool. I love that option if, because sometimes batteries will go dead. If not, you just recharge it. You're good to go and you're on the go and don't have to worry about it. The battery should last a pretty good lifespan with that. So, the Eufy, guys. Eufy makes some phenomenal products. If you don't know who Eufy is, their parent company, Anker, is their top company. Now, we're going to show you guys some Bruno Mars shoes right here.
What's up, guys? My name is Demetrius.
What's Demetrius?
Today, we are going to be talking about these awesome brown leather shoes, right? Dress shoes right here, made by Bruno Mars. This is an awesome material. It has that leather, has some cool stitching right there on the front side, and then it has that cushion sole right there. So let's go ahead and try these on and see how they look. So let's go right ahead and try these on. So
Alexander, thank you for the follow.
On the
you binge watched too many episodes of The Watchmen last night. Are you caught up on The Mandalorian?
Even though it's like skinny like that, you still have a lot of room in there also.
How about The Last of Us?
Let's go ahead and try these on and see how they feel. Lace these up right here. And again, these are made by Bruno Mars. And
yeah, it could be a multi-purpose. It's more of a dressy style. They do have other brands or other styles. Actually, I can grab them there.
And you won't get any creases right there. As you can see, when I bend them just like that, you don't see any creases. Again, this is for a casual look. For work, you can wear these out for dinner. And again, these are really cushioned shoes right here. They have that dark leather right here, which really gives it a cool look also with that. Again.
So that is the Mark Stylish Casual, but I have this other pair here. It's more like of a... these are still dressy, guys. Honestly, with some slacks, these still look very dressy. They're very comfy, super well done. Nice little pattern on the bottom. I love the Bruno Mars, guys. The Bruno Mars makes some very cool shoes. Now, these are more like an everyday kind of casual shoe with this. Beautifully done. I like the little leatherette style backing. The ties are nicely well done. I was actually hesitant when I first did my first pair of these because I was like, I didn't think they were going to be wide enough for my feet. I was actually quite surprised they were wide enough for my feet. They're very comfy, guys. And the price is what gets me. It's like they're not badly priced. So they do have multiple options. They even have another company called Dreamwear. I believe it's Dreamwear for women's shoes. But Bruno Mars, guys, dress shoes, casual shoes. They even have like dress boots. They're pretty much a full function style. They're very well priced. So if you guys are looking for something like that, Bruno Mars, definitely. Or maybe you guys want to organize your pantry. Well, we can show you guys the Chef Story airtight canisters that I believe Nikita on the team did.
Hey everyone, Nikita with DragonBlogger here to show you guys the Chef Story Airtight Food Storage Container Set. This is a 14-piece kitchen storage container set that is perfect for flour, sugar, cereals, whatever food you may want to store inside.
I think we're about to break 13,000 followers today.
Absolutely fantastic. Now, as you can see here, that there are 4 sizes.
I think we lost Justin. He disappeared again.
2 tall containers, 4 large containers, 4 medium containers, and 4 small containers, all of which you can use for anything, as I mentioned mentioned earlier, spaghetti, cereal, flour, sugar, pasta, nuts,
Had to feed
rice,
the dogs.
grain, beans,
What?
snacks, and other dry foods.
Are you saying
These
those
things are
dogs were
absolutely
hungry?
fantastic because they
I
provide
can't believe you didn't
a
feed them all day.
airtight seal with the 4-side locking lids and black silicone gasket, creating an airtight seal to protect whatever you may be putting in here.
Hey, Justin, I
for
think we're like
storage.
one
Now,
follower
what's
away
also
from
cool is that
13K.
they're super easy to clean. For the most part, you're putting dry foods in here anyways, but they are super easy to clean. They have a really awesome stackable design that are specifically designed to save space and will fit
That's what I'm
easily into
saying.
your pantry or cupboard, which allow you to make full use of every inch of your home. Now, these things make storage easier because
Now, the one thing I will say, guys, if you wash these in the dishwasher, including the lid, make sure to check the gasket on the lid. That way, you know it's in there properly. Because if the gasket gets a little out of whack from being washed, it can actually leak. Now, these are good because you can use it for more than just dry stuff. You can put liquids in there because of that gasket. That gasket's going to make it extremely airtight, which is cool. I use a couple sets of these in my house to organize stuff from anywhere from like our sugar, our flours, to our cereal and our rices. The little sticky tabs right here are really cool because you can label them and then know what it is. Maybe you have spices in there and you make your own barbecue rubs and stuff like that, and you want to put it in an airtight container, but you don't want to have a jar. You can use one of these, put the label on it, and then you know what it is. Especially if your wife likes to get in your spices and then uses the wrong ones on the wrong meats. Just saying, if you're watching, lady, quit using my spices. She used my pulled pork mixture on chicken the other night. Just saying it, guys. Just saying it. It tastes bad, but it was not the right seasoning. Now, it is washable. Like he's showing you guys, it is washable. So you get a little damp towel, wipe it off, let it re-dry, and then you can write on a new label. So they are chalk style. So don't worry about that. They are chalk writable. Of course, he's going to draw a little smiley face to show you how happy he is that he can organize his macaroni with that. So cool little piece, guys. Honestly, great containers. What do we got next? Let's see here. Oh, we got no, that is not. Why did that pop up that way? Let's grab the right one. Andoble, guys. I don't know if you guys know about Andoble. Andoble makes some very cool phone mounts for your cars and house. We're going to show you guys the Andoble Easy Clip car dash mount here.
Hey everyone, Nathaniel with DragonBlogger here to show you the Andoble Easy Clip car mount. Now this thing is absolutely fantastic. It has multiple points of articulation and it is very easy to set up. It keeps your phone secure and in place and locked into place at that while you're on the go, maybe using your phone to DJ music on a car trip or using it for GPS. Now you'll notice in the back that it has this little attachment where you see a little screw part on. There's going to be a ball joint that fits into that, and you're going to make sure that you put that ball
what's for breakfast? Breakfast, boss man. I'm hungry.
Put the ball joint into the hole where it is and screw it in. Now this is for the mounting of the actual car clip itself. You want to make sure that you give
there's nothing in my house
time for the adhesive to bind to the surface.
We're supposed to go shopping tomorrow.
Making sure that it is
my house is empty
for a while to set with the clamp that's on it. But here you can see the multiple
how's his back feeling
that it has, and then the actual clamp right here, which is going to lock it into place on your dashboard or your window, wherever you decide to put it. For this
his hip,
I'm
yeah.
going
Well,
to be putting it on my
well, how's he feeling nonetheless?
on
All right,
the passenger side, so you can just see how it functions. But
I
this is
bet.
what I was mentioning earlier, that ball joint that you screw in, and this is what secures
you should
mount
watch those
to
tackles.
stand. Now once you get this secured, it's super easy. As I mentioned before, all you have to do is put your phone in, tighten it, get it to the exact point where you want it to, whether you want it closer to you, bent at a different angle or not. And this thing is very easy to get set up how you want it to. I mean, you can basically place it anywhere and you're able to get it to your viewing needs essentially. So let's go ahead and see it in action. This is one of the plates that it comes with. Now you can put this thing onto your glass or onto your dashboard.
Nope.
But you don't.
Let me back that up. Do not put that plate on your window, guys. Don't do it. You don't need it. I'm just stopping him right there. Nikita, I love you, buddy, but don't do that. You can put it on the dash, guys. The dash is the sticky part for the dash is meant for dashes that don't have the proper alignment for the mount itself, or it has a different, or it has like a fabric that it's not going to connect to, that the 3M adhesive will work for. So that is where that comes into play. Now with this, it does have the sticky suction cup. That suction cup right there will mount to your window or your dash just by air suction. Now, not only does it have that, it actually has an adhesion stickiness to it also that gives you that little extra stickiness, which is great. Now, the suction amount should allow about 20 pounds of pressure being applied to it. It will hold like 20 pounds of weight, which is amazing. Now, it does allow you to adjust 360 degrees. It'll allow you to swivel out, pull it forward, backwards, and pretty much any angle you want. Now, it's a great piece. Now, the best part about the Andobles, since I've actually had so many and have multiple ones of these, is that I have noticed that it will hold an iPhone with an OtterBox Defender case. That's right. If you know about the iPhone 14 Pro Maxes or the 13 Pro Maxes with the OtterBox Defender case, that is a thick setup. It's like a big chunky setup. It actually can fit in this holder. Don't worry about it. It will fit, no problems. So if you guys are looking for something like that, Andobles got you covered. Or maybe you need this little red and black headset. James here. Wow. This is the Movsu E7s. The Movsu E7s is an active noise canceling headset. The noise canceling headset, guys, is actually quite cool. It is rechargeable and fully wireless. It's technically a Bluetooth wireless connection, guys. So 30 hours of playtime on a full charge. Now, the 30 hours of playtime is dependent on how loud you play that music. If you're playing it up at max volume, of course, your battery life is going to get used a lot quicker. Now, it does come in, I believe, 8 different colors, if I remember right. I believe it's red, black, matte black, baby pink, deep yellow last time I looked, light blue, and I believe there's a teal green, a purple, or it's like, I think it's like a medium purple, if I remember right. And then there is a space black. Now, my favorite color out of these guys is going to be the purple and the teal. Something about the purple and the teal is actually a really, really cool color. But the light blue is, a third runner-up. Now, the red is very vibrant, and it's actually a nice color. Now, this does have what's called active noise canceling built in to help with that. Now, these do carry 2 45mm drivers on each, or one on each side. It does have leatherette padding or leatherette patterning. It's not real leather, guys. Don't worry about it. It's still washable, very functional. Now, it's a 750 milliamp battery in this headset with that. Cool little piece right there. It does have some other pieces on it with the built-in microphone. Built-in microphone will allow you to do phone calls and all of that other stuff, or even use it on a PC. Now, on the PC is not going to be your best option, but they have it. Now, it does come with the charging cable. It is a USB to, I believe, micro USB. They may have changed it to newer USB-C. It does come with the 3.5mm jack. The 3.5 to 3.5 will allow you to plug it in and use it without the battery, so you can still use it that way. It's super comfy, guys. Honestly, these are very, very comfy. They can do a nice little bend test. Yep, I do the bend test to straighten it out and watch it bounce back. So it does have that with that. Connectability, it will connect to pretty much anything that has Bluetooth. You don't have to worry about it. Your phones, your iPods, your iPads, your MacBooks, your computers, it will connect up to it and it will do it. Now, it does have volume control, microphone mute button, and everything on the side, including noise, the A and C button. Honestly, guys, a very, very, very nice headset at a decently priced. It's like $39. $39 with 45mm drivers, nice thick padding, comfortability, active noise canceling. Can't go wrong with that. You really cannot go wrong with that. You're going to see me put them on right here, and they fit my big old head, so they're going to fit pretty much anybody. Great piece, guys. Very good, very, very good piece. Now, next up is actually the air purifier. Let's do this. You guys can probably see it right back there. I have that big old air purifier right there, guys. That is the air purifier. That's the LS Holmes. I cannot pronounce it properly today. I'm stumbling on words. Air purifier. Now I'm going to show you guys the video. Show you guys up close with it. James here, and today we're taking a look at a product that I've been needing for a little while now. This is actually an air purifier. Now I got to get another one for my background. This will do about 323 square feet, or a very large living room or office. Probably a couple bedrooms, depending on the size, guys. You probably could put it in a hallway if you really need. Now, 323 square feet is actually very, very decent. Now, this will remove the PM 2.5s. It is an app controlled, so you can work it with an app or with Amazon Alexa and Google Home. It is ultra quiet, they say, but we're going to test that out because I actually have a dB meter to test that out with, guys, which is actually quite cool. Now, this is the Elise Home A3B Home Air Purifier. Inside here, guys, you have a couple cool things. It is only 65 watts of power, and it is an AC 120 volt 60 hertz style. Weighs about 11 pounds or so. Now, it does weigh approximately 11 pounds, guys. So it does have a little bit of weight. Now, the cool part is that it comes in this box, and once you pull it out of the box, you have a working, functioning air purifier. Now, that is your air purifier right there. Now, the cool part is that grid pattern on the front is actually the front plate. That front plate has two push buttons. You press the two push buttons on each side to pop open the filtration system. That's right. That is where the HEPA filter is inside there. Now, you have a pre-filter. The pre-filter can be removed just like on your AC and can be wiped off and cleaned throughout the week or throughout the month to keep the bigger debris out. Then you have this multi-layer filter or HEPA filter. It is carbon activated, so it does have carbon inside in a certain layer. You do have the white layer, green layer, and multi-edging layers all the way around. Now, you want to make sure that the green is always facing out towards you because that is the first layer to be hit with it. Now, when you put it back in, you'll put the pre-filter back in, and then you'll connect it and close it back up. Make sure that you latch both sides. Now, with this, you have a nice fan system. Now, we do a sound test in here to show you guys how loud it really is with this, because I do have a sound meter for that. But I pop it over, and you guys are going to see there is your fan and digital display. There is a display. Now, I'm going to plug this in just like this, and you guys are going to see this when it comes on. You're going to see a few things. First and foremost is you got to hit the power button. Well, hey, where's the power button? I don't know where the power button is. Oh my God. Hey, best part is this is a smart machine, so it has an app. That's right, there's an app. What? There's an app? Yes, there is an app with this. Now, on this display, you have 3 levels of fan speed, 1 through 3. You also have child lock. You also have the sleep pattern. Now, I'm going to pull over, and I'm going to go to, back this up. Let's grab the app, because the app is just right here, and I will actually show you guys the app in action. Pairing it up, you will literally just hit that Wi-Fi button and pair it up. Now, on the app, if you guys can see, you'll see that, and once it lines up, and the lighting is, the app is actually quite bright, so showing you on camera is kind of hard. Right there, it's showing you guys that it is at good standings of air quality with 5 microns, which is beautiful. You also see that I'm level 3 fan, has about 88.15% lifespan left of the filter. Now, inside this, you also have the power switch where I can actually just turn it off, which I just did. It turned off, and now the filter's off. Now, if I hit the middle, it'll turn back on, and it'll start working again. Up top, it has manual mode, sleep mode, or auto mode. I have auto mode. On the bottom, you have a timer. You have fan speeds and settings with that. If I go over to fan speeds, you guys, you can adjust the fan speeds just like that in this app. Now, what's cool about this is let's say you're going on vacation. You're going on vacation, nobody's going to be home, so you don't want it on. You can turn it off by your phone and not have to worry about it. It's a cool piece. Now, it's not super loud. It's honestly, it's not that loud. I mean, it's like having a small oscillating fan at a low volume. That's all it is. Now, I can honestly say that the other day I had my windows opened and I watched the breathing level of the machine change from the pollen level coming in, which was crazy. Now, with that being said, it pops up and starts working and works well and starts cleaning and activating it very, very nicely. Justin, if you are still around, I need... one sec, guys. So with that, guys, the piece is very, very, very well done. It's honestly a good piece of technology that works fundamentally very awesomely. I love it. Great piece, great air quality, works in a nice, large, big room. We're going to turn it back on. We're going to go over here to manual mode. We're going to leave that on. We're going to go to level 3. And we're back up and running. So, next up, guys, we're going to move over to the next piece in the carousel. This is the Fantech X8. When I play this video, I need to try and get back into the app real quick, guys. Hey, it's a me video. It's a me. James here, and today we're taking a quick look at the new product from Fantech, guys. This is their X8 tire inflator, which is palm size, which is really great. Now, this does have a 5200 milliamp battery, but it does have the capacity of, I think, a 2600 milliamp, so it's ×2, which is really cool. Now, it's got a large digital scale, multi-function, guys, so literally you could charge 2 car tires off one charge, and you could do 4 motorcycle tires or 7 bicycle tires or road bikes, guys, which is really cool. Now, it does go up to 150 PSI, which is very awesome. Also, now inside here, guys, you have the case. Boy. You have all the devices. You have one air inflator. You have one press-stub valve adapter, one nozzle ball adapter, one air tube adapter, one USB cable, one storage bag, and of course the manual. Now, going between each mode, because it does do modes, right? But first, before we get into talking to the modes, let's pop it out and kind of Justin, show you around the device itself. Now, the cool thing is of course, it's check Discord. Then rebox, right? So you have the box, then you have the new box, which just shows you the device right there. And then shows you on the side the 2600 milliamp battery with it's even got LED lights. I did not realize it had LED lights up to 150 psi. Weighs 1.3 pounds. Multiple purpose, of course, right? Large screen and all that good stuff. But let's slide it open. You guys are getting bored of that stuff, aren't you? So we have the device itself, which is actually really nice. Now, it does multiple modes, so that's a cool part. I'm going to set the device aside first, and we're going to kind of show you guys the little carrying case, which is cool. They actually give you a carrying case. I like this. If you guys don't want to use this carrying case, it makes a great D&D dice holder. Just saying. Then you have, of course, the user manual. If you guys need the user manual, it's here. Then you have your inflator hose. It's not extra long, guys, so just remember, because it's palm size, it's not long. Here's your American style plug, of course, guys. And then you have your screwing on that goes onto the device itself. Then you have all the extras. And we're going to pop this open. I'm going to show you guys this, of course. I can't get back into my app. And then we'll get into it as we turn it on. So you have your basketball or ball inflator, which is cool they give you this. I love that they add that. USB-C to USB mini cord. Then you have your adapter, your Presta adapter. And then you have your inflator. So that's all that is. And then we're going to grab the device itself. And as you guys can see, it is super small. Let's pull the plastic off to the plastic side. Very small, very easy, elegant looking. Nice grips. It actually feels good to grip it. So let's pull the plastic off. Let's get the screen powered on so we can power this on. But first, before we power it on, let's take the inflator hose and screw it on. Of course, guys, you want to take this off every time you use this because you just don't want to leave it on and worry about it. Awesome. breaking. But that's your inflator, right? Hit the power button. Hopefully it's charged. There we go. Nice big LED indicator, right? So you have modes. The modes, we just switch over here to 40 PSI. We can change the BRR to bar bicycle mode. So here's the mode part, guys. You have manual mode. Manual mode means you can adjust the air inflator, as you guys see, up to whatever you guys want, up to
And booted
manually. Then you hit the inflator part, and it'll start inflating. If you go over, guys, we have bicycle mode. Then you have car mode, motorcycle mode, and then you have basketball mode. Each one of those modes has an indicator, and we're going to go over to the bike one, right? So then you do that, and you hold down the button. Oh, I held the wrong button down. I apologize, guys. We're going to go over to that, and then you hold that button down, and it'll switch your mode from, like, let's say PSI to bar to
Bear with me, guys. I'm not
and
ignoring
I
anybody.
believe it's Kappa,
We had an app
KPA.
issue.
So it does do that also. So that's really good that it does that. I like that function. Now we're going to actually take this outside and we're going to use this. Now, they say it's got LED, but I don't see the lighting like they show on there. So not a big deal. But I love that it comes almost pre-charged. So we're going to test this out, guys. Give me a minute. We'll switch views and we'll actually test this out on a car. Okay, guys. Now that we have the X8 Fantiques out here, we're at my daughter's car, as you guys can see. We're going to set it up to 35 pounds PSI. Now, unfortunately, it's a little dark, so you guys won't be able, or a little bright, so you guys won't be able to see it. Just literally screw it on, guys, right? This will indicate and tell us how much air is in the tire once we put it on. It's at 31 pounds. Hit power, and you're good to go. Set it down, let it go.
One of these days, guys. One of these days.
And just like that, we're back up to 35 pounds. Very simple, very easy, quick. Guys, this is the X8 by Fantiques. Thanks for checking out this video, and have a great one. Alright, guys, so next up is a cool little piece. I believe this is the Fit King leg massagers. Nice little piece. If you guys have ever seen them, they work very, very, very well.
What's up, my friends? Nate,
with that.
DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, back again with yet
It's a Nate
another
video.
Fit King massager video. So these are going to be like another pair of leg massagers that I've tested from Fit King. But the difference between those and what I'm talking about now is these are going to be full leg massagers. So not only are they going to compress around the bottom of your feet, your entire leg and your calf, but they're also going to come up on your thighs right here, as you can see. So they are marked right and left just like that. So the way these work is you simply just Velcro them around your legs, and then you're going to have this little handheld controller right here to control everything. So everything on this controller is very simple to understand. You have your power button, heat mode, intensity, and then your mode selector. So what the mode selector is going to do is it's going to switch between the different types of massages. So either just your foot and calf, or your thighs and calf, and really just any combination between them. So they are going to power just by plugging these into the hand controller, as you can see right here. And then the hand controller does have to be plugged into the wall. These are not portable or rechargeable, so all you got to do now is just hit that power button down there. And so you're going to notice that you have a screen. Now, one thing that you should be aware of is as soon as you press that power button, it's automatically going to activate these on the lowest setting. Now, you can go through and increase the intensity. You can turn on and off heat or change the heat temperature setting. This is very simple, easy, just a great way to relax at the end of a long day. So this is going to be something that's really good, in my opinion, for maybe athletes or people that are just very active or on their feet all day.
Hey, Choppa, what's
for really
up, buddy?
whatever reason that you can think of. So currently on the initial mode, it is compressing around my legs and my feet. Now, if I just go ahead and take a look at this, I can go from strength minimum, medium, and max, and then the heat from minimum, medium, and max too. So like I was saying, if you need just a great way to kind of alleviate maybe some, some sore legs or something like that for whatever reason, you should definitely give these Fit King full leg massagers a shot.
So that is the Fit King, guys. Cool little piece if you're looking for massagers. Fit King's got you covered. Or maybe you want to check out the Comfier massage.
This is the Comfier mini massage gun. It comes with a spheroidal head, flat head, U-shaped head, and a small round head. which can be used throughout the whole body and provide.
Yes, guys, I do know that the product is not lined up in the carousel properly. I'm actually, some reason, can't get back in the app. Trying to get in there so I can change the carousel for everybody.
With this massage gun, you can choose
bear with me,
between
guys.
4 different speed levels, and this allows you to massage comfortably throughout your whole body on different areas, as well as meet the needs of the person. With its 2000 mAh high quality lithium battery, it can last for 4 to 5 hours on a single charge. And by incorporating the latest noise reduction technology, this massage gun doesn't make sound louder than 44 decibels.
Hey, no problem, man.
With
No
this
problem.
toroidal head, you can massage the neck, spine,
Totally locked out.
thighs. The flat head is great for using in most parts of the body just to relax and shape the muscle. The U-head is awesome for using around the spine and around the Achilles heel. And the small round head is great also for around the spine and palms and just anywhere on the body. With its compact design, you can use it anywhere, which makes this an awesome massage gun to have while providing precision in the areas that you most need it. I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh, back in finally. Alright guys, so that is the Comfy Air. Great little mini massage gun. If you're looking for something like that, it's a cool little piece. Now, I'm going to pop over, show you guys this next item, and then now I can actually work the carousel again because I'm back in. Now, of course, I had to use a different phone, but hey, I'm here, I'm working. So, now, there you guys go. This is a nice little hair removal tool.
Handset. And it's so awesome because it helps to remove hair, making it easier between shaving and just trying to keep smooth skin. It adopts a clinical grade sapphire ice touch technology, so it actually lowers the temperature from 158 Fahrenheit to 50 degrees Fahrenheit at the point of contact with the skin, which is pain-free. I just love it. It helps make the skin feel more smooth and reduces thick hair in the areas that it is applied. And after the first 4 weeks of treatment, it's recommended to continue with bi-weekly touch-ups to keep it looking its best all year round. It is recommended by dermatologists and FDA cleared. It's perfect for full body use. It allows you to select the intensity, so depending on where you're applying it, you can choose different intensities for the face, bikini area, armpits, arms, legs, and so forth. It comes in a leather box and comes with its own razor because the first step is to shave. Then you hold on to the on and off button to turn on the device, put on your goggles, and get ready to apply. And voila, in a flash, it will help reduce hair and make it so much easier and smoother. Overall, I love the color of this device, but
that was
its
weird.
Functionality is amazing. It
Got
has
a
a light
big
touch
white
finishing
box
of
on my app.
99.99%, which enhances the hair remover effect and prevents skin burns at the same time, making it painless and something you can easily do at home. I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching.
So that is the U-Like IPL laser hair removal, guys. Nice little personal laser removal tool if you guys are looking for something like that. Now, we're going to show you guys one more Eufy product in the carousel, and this is actually a smart drop. Now, the smart drop works with the Eufy app still, like I showed you guys with all the cameras and everything. It all works in that same app. Because the Eufy Smart right here device actually has a camera. The camera actually can determine and see who put that product in there or touch the device itself. Now, Merle here shows you guys how it's functioning and everything in this
We're going to
video.
be walking through a mock delivery. The first
Before I try
delivery,
to not
since
sneeze.
the last time the master pin was used, you could just open. No pin is required. The downside is it doesn't tell you who delivered it, but you have video of it. The second delivery, after the first one, will have to enter a full pin.
Enter the pin code on the address label and press open.
The pin on the label can be set to let you notify who you're expecting a package from. When you're ready to receive your packages, enter your master PIN. It'll open up, and you can retrieve your packages. This will also reset it so the next time open is pressed, the lid will open straight up for easy package delivery.
Now, the cool part about this device is it does come with the bolts, guys. Now, it does come with the hardware to lag this into wood or, as you guys see, that concrete slab. Now, when you lag that in there, that means that device cannot be pulled up off the ground. It's going to be bolted in. Now, I'm not saying somebody couldn't get it. I'm just saying it's going to take them a lot more to get that device off the ground. Cool part is you can put multiple pieces in there. You can have multiple deliveries dropped off in that, and then set up new ones later with that. Cool little piece, guys. Honestly, a great option for you if you're looking for something like that. Eufy's got you covered, and they got you covered well with a lot of different stuff. Now, there's an item that Eufy makes that I actually want to get my hands on in the future, and that is a smart tracker for your wallet. It looks like a little credit card that slides in your wallet and can track your wallet just like their smart tile. I think it's kind of a cool idea. Now, the next and last item up, guys, is this very cool tire inflator from Oak and Iron. We're going to show you guys 2 different videos for this.
Here unboxing the Oak and Iron
That's a Justin video.
electric tire inflator. This is their one model.
Justin
this is
made an
excellent
appearance.
option for you to just charge at home, keep with you in your car, and allows you to inflate your tires if they're low without having to plug it into your car or power it by the DC outlet of your car. So let's go ahead and see what you get in the box, and then I'll go ahead and charge it. And I will actually test it on my car, which actually needs some air in its tire. So you get the box, and look at the size of this form factor. Have you ever seen a tire inflator that's this small?
No,
it's a little
mine's
bit dense,
huge.
and it's fairly heavy, but just the simple size of it is extremely impressive.
Of course, mine jump starts
you can see
cars
it has
too.
touch buttons right on it. It says press and hold right here. It says press right here. And to switch to the options,
Oh yeah, it's a sticky tab that looks.
Or bicycle or e-bike, regular bike, basketball. You can have up and down adjustments for the PSI, switch between bar, kilopascals, or PSI, and switch between those. And I'm seeing if it comes with some charge. Oh, it does come with some charge. So you can peel this little label off here, and you can see.
Look at it.
35
It's beautiful.
PSI,
Hey, that's a
my
nice
car. I'll
large
touch this
screen.
later and see what it's at. And let's see, we can do.
Adjust the pressure up and down. Pick modes.
Oh, it's got emergency built-in flashlight.
Flashlight.
Nice thing to have in
Blind
your car, too.
everybody.
And then we've got car, e-bike,
Motorcycle.
bicycle, basketball, PSI adjustments, and it will auto stop when it reaches that level. So 39, I believe, is what my tire is, but I'll adjust it before I get there. And then
Your car takes 39 pounds of pressure.
Let's see, does it have any red, or is it just
What?
It's just white. Oh, just white, but it has blinking. Then, of course, it has an output USB-C cable. So if you need to use this to help power your phone, maybe your phone's running out of battery, you can also use this for that. And it's got
Nice.
the little screw piece here for when you want to use the adapter to plug it into your car or your bicycle. Let's see what adapters it comes with. So, oh, nice thick hose cable.
Oh,
You can see
that
that's
is
a
actually
screw and
nice.
It locks into place. I like that it includes the cable management built in. Look at this. It's got the Velcro cable management built in. That is a really nice
I
feature.
mean, mine doesn't have that. What's up with that?
So let's look at this right here. Pull that through. It's got a second one back here. Yeah, it really folds up and tidies down pretty neat.
Oh, it's 2 different hoses.
You've got 2 different cables. You've got
That's
your
cool.
primary one, which is used
So you got the
for
tire
your car,
one, and then you got
obviously.
the
And this one
secondary
would
fitter.
attach- oh,
Nice.
and this one would attach to your car. And then you've got your secondary one
Which will
Which
do your
would
basketball pumps and stuff.
attached
Bicycles.
with when you got your secondary one, which you would screw in your attachments for your ball or your bike tires or your soccer balls or your basketballs, and you've got your other attachments
That's cool.
there as well. So it arrived fully charged with
Which-
full battery, so I probably don't even need to charge it to start using it.
So the next video, guys, is actually in use right here.
Here's showcasing the Oak and Iron portable tire inflator. Now what you get here is you'll get a portable tire inflator that allows you to adjust between whatever PSI you want, or you could use bar or kilopascals, and you set what PSI you need to fill your tire to, and then you just turn it on and you're good to go after you screw it in. It comes to 2 different attachment types. You could also use it for tires, basketballs, whatever. So here I am doing my rear test on my tire, which requires 42 PSI. I was definitely a little low. I was in the high 20s, so I deliberately let out some air so that I could test out this tire inflator from Oak and Iron. So This display, for some reason on the camera, blinks.
Seems
but
like
it
a lot
doesn't
of air
blink when you
pressure
look
on
at
the
it with
tire.
your eyes. It's actually
Here,
quite
I roll
solid.
around on
But
30.
for some reason, the way the frequency of the display is, the camera lens makes it look like it blinks. So here I have an operation, and you can see just how fast it fills up. And I like that it shows you the decimal point increments of the actual air pressure of the tire while it's filling. So you don't see it like jump from like 31 to 32, but you can actually see the decimal increments. And so we're just going to let it go here on its own. You can see it's at 31.8, and it's now at 32. It's actually filling up pretty fast considering the size of this portable tire inflator, which
Not
is
super
only a
loud
little
either.
bigger than my hand,
I like
and
that.
about 2 to 3 times as thick as my hand. It is amazingly fast at how fast it can fill a tire. I mean, look at it, I'm already at 33, and I was actually, like I said, 14 or 15 psi below where the tire should be, and it's actually filling up quite quickly. So this is just an excellent option. It has a built-in flashlight tube for emergencies. You could simply use it to recharge a phone if you need to actually take some of its power out, and use a USB-C port to help charge a phone if you run out of power. There's just a lot of versatility. It's a great device to have in emergencies, especially if you get caught on the road where your tire goes flat, or you just need to put some air in your tires, especially with the changing seasons and how the temperatures can change the tire PSI. This is just...
Yeah, as you guys see, it works fundamentally very well, and it's not super loud. So if you guys need a tire inflator, the Oaken Iron might be a good option for you. It does come with dual hoses and different types of connections. It does do KPA, PSI, or bar, anywhere from 0 to 150 PSI, and you're good to go, guys. That is a very, very cool option. Now, that is actually the last product of the carousel today that we are showing you guys. If you have any questions about any of the other products, please ask. I will definitely try and answer. I'm going to pop over to an opposite screen real quick, and I'm going to tell you guys, we're one follower away from 13K, which is actually very, very phenomenal for us, and I love it. So, guys, cool little products. Honestly, very nice products. If you guys are looking for any of those, really good deals today. So, with that being said, that is the end of the show today. The end. Wow. Can you believe it? We're at the end of the show. Now, what do? We have to decide what we do with the rest of the day. Guys, I want to appreciate everybody being here and having fun with me and all of that other cool stuff. I think I'm going to pop off. Maybe I'll get Justin, see if he's bored. Maybe we'll play some Diablo. I don't know. I want to thank you all for being here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow, of course, on my Sunday morning stream and all of the other cool jazz. I hope you guys have a great weekend. See you guys all later. Bye, Sheila. Bye, Choppa. Bye, Darthwing. Bye, Warwick.